started Utah Valley Magazine in 2000. I was a 25-year-old with a dream, without a network, without any money. I just loved telling people's stories.
As a professional listener of countless happy people, I've determined that happiness is a skill.
We sold our first home to print that first issue of Utah Valley Magazine, September 2000. And when that first issue came out with Karen Ashton on the cover, I thought I had reached the pinnacle of my career. I was so proud of it and so excited. Our bread and butter is our magazines, our print magazines. Print isn't dead. Print is beautiful and more unique and more rare than ever, which makes what we do really special. Along the way, we've also started a lot of events. One of the things that I'm most proud of is that we do the UV50. So for 15 years now, we've held an event and done a magazine where we document the top 50 companies in Utah Valley. I think of it as like Inc. 500, just for Utah Valley. And it's been a blast to highlight startups to watch and fastest growing companies. Every person I've interviewed has taught me something. And so I feel like over and over again, I've earned my business degree by interviewing CEOs and sitting at their desks, and some of them in their homes, and learning about their story, what they've done right, some of the mistakes that they've made. And over again, I've learned from them and been able to tell their stories, but also change my own story by what I've learned through all of these interviews. It's a great honor. The Silicon Slopes community has done so much for our state and beyond, not just in tech, but in generosity and in setting a culture of inclusion and camaraderie and excitement. I love being part of this community, and being honored in this way is really meaningful to me. I hope someone mentions it in my obituary. It was against all odds that this area would become the tech hub of not just the country, but the world. Like, everyone's looking at Utah right now. Silicon Slopes has an amazing history already, but the future looks amazing as well. I feel like we've figured out a lot of things that the rest of the country is trying to grapple with. The Silicon Slopes community comes together to solve problems like computer science in classrooms and the different generous things, the camaraderie, the recruiting. There's so much that we've learned together in this community, and I think that's a model not just for tech, but for how we should all do things, politics, education. How we need to come together and not compete, but throw all our ideas on the table and say, how could we come away with this with a better world? There are a lot of good days ahead, and we're in the right place. Utah is on fire right now, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.